girls, my name is Teacher Lisa, and today we are going to be talking about an easy home activity, which is teaching writing without tracing. So let's talk about the materials that we will need in order to do this activity. So you would need some Play-Doh, and you would need something to write with. It's just an object that we're going to use to engrave into the Play-Doh, so it doesn't actually have to work. I have a pencil or a pen. If you have a popsicle stick, that will work. If you have a bobby pin, that will work. Something that the children can use to draw with. So those are, oh, and then also, I know that every child has one of these. It's a dot paint. What I used it for was just to roll the Play-Doh flat. So you would need something round just to roll it flat. If you have a rolling pin, that would work even better, but I do not have one, so I used this dot paint. So something in order to roll it flat. You will need a hard surface. I use the whiteboard that we use on a daily. You can use that so that they don't make a mess. So in doing this activity, the children will develop fine motors in early writing and in a hands-on way, in a playful way. Writing develops as fine motors muscles are strengthened. Some other ideas besides the one that we are going to do today to strengthen their fine motors, because if you're not aware, the muscles in our hands are fine motors, so it's going to help them learn how to button their jackets, button their pants, zip, do small things where they're going to have to use the motors in their fingers. And so these are some activities those muscles need to be strengthened. So we have some activities that we can do in order to strengthen those muscles. So some ideas other than what I'm going to give you today, they can use Play-Doh, manipulate Play-Doh, that will help them. Lacing, tongs and tweezers to pick up stuff. They sell them Dollar Tree 99-cent store. You might have some at home. Spray bottles, have them just spray plants for you, spray things on the floor. They can spray their name on the floor. And squeezing sponges, which like during water play, if you let them do water play and you give them sponges, when they're done, they can squeeze them out. They like to get them full of water and squeeze them and see if they can fill up objects. Those are some activities that they can use to strengthen their fine motors. So the activity that we're going to do today, so it's going to be writing. Writing on different surfaces just makes it more fun for them. So instead of them practicing on paper, practicing on a whiteboard, actually using a marker, actually using a crayon to write, we're actually going to use Play-Doh to write on today. So in us promoting early writing and early drawing is just beneficial for them, and encouraging them to do this daily will only help them when they go into kindergarten. So the activity that I decided to do that you guys can do at home, which is pretty easy. Like I said, you're going to start off with the Play-Doh. You're going to get it all soft and ready to roll out. So roll it out. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you see mine, it doesn't have to be perfect. I use this to roll it flat. And then what you want them to do is get the item that you're using to write with, and they can write their name. They can write their dad's name. They can write mom. They can write dad. They can write brother's name. They can write cat, dog. Give them things to write, even the alphabet. Make me an uppercase A. Make me a lowercase a. Make me a Z. Make me a lowercase z. Tell them what to write, because what it is, if this is a practice activity and this is a parent-child activity, you just don't want to give it to them and tell them to do whatever they want. This is an activity that we want the parent to be involved, so you encouraging them to write will make them want to do it. Showing them a fun way, which is this way. If you can see, it's a little harder for me to do with it leaning, but they can write on the surface. So let me write my name. It's kind of harder to do it holding up. So they can write on the Play-Doh with the pencil. The same thing works as well with the pen. It's okay if it draws on there. When you mix up the Play-Doh, it will work. They can make shapes. I think this would be better. They can make shapes. They can draw pictures. there's a lot of things that they can do, and it's just a different surface for them to use rather than always writing on a paper and always writing on a board, or because this is stuff that they'll always be doing once they get into school. So I'm just trying to make it a little bit more fun and a little bit more of an encouragement for them to want to do it. They kind of get bored and they'll get burned out if it's constantly on a paper, constantly on the same learning aspect. So yes, we are trying to get them to learn how to write, but we just want to give them different options on what they can write on. So also using chalk outside, using a paintbrush with water to write letters outside. There's multiple forms of other writing. This is just one way that I chose to do it on Play-Doh. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video, and I hope you had fun learning. Thank you.